Speaking of old heads, shout out to Bryan Callen and Brennan Schaub. If you don't know who these gentlemen are, they do the Fighter and the Kid podcast, and I'm a fan. I went to see their live show at the Tempe Improv even. Mr. Callen does a segment called Dropping Knowledge. I want to make sure I say this right. I love the show, but I hate his segment. Like, I show physical signs of how irritated it makes me. And it's not the content, it's actually interesting stuff. And it's not even Callen's knowledge on the subject either. He might know too much for his own good, but the delivery is Charles Barkley terrible. In the dating world, dropping knowledge with Bryan the Kid Callen is the equivalent of a boner killer. What's the female equivalent of a boner killer? I just want to maintain that level of balance for the ladies. There's nothing? You legit looked? You know what the female version of an Eskimo brother is? It's a pogo sister. I found that one looking for the vagina dryer upper. I guess if it's a thing you don't necessarily want to be associated with, the name should sound terrible, right? Anyways, it's frustrating, man. He's already at a disadvantage because according to entertainment standards, especially for young folks, he's old as fuck. And we share the same unachievable goal of being future crest models. You see that? That nonsense? So to hear him do something that you know could be done better, it just takes away my ability to root for him. He's hilarious, but this happens every single episode. I know what it sounds like, but this episode is about competition. And by definition, anyone who does something you also do is your competition. I'm quite aware that we are nowhere near their level. This is just constructive criticism from someone who both appreciates the product and dabbles in the field themselves. And this podcast is where you can talk about what you like and dislike about something, discuss the truths. I don't know, who knows? Maybe he sees this and it motivates him to change it. Or he chuckles, and then like a celebrity does when they are leaving a club and they see regular people waiting in line to get in, he'll give them that little chuckle and then get in his Tesla and then scream 80s rock anthems at the top of his lungs while his car drives its damn self. Probably the latter.
Competition.